Hello, hello, hello. I hope you all are well. It has been quite a minute since I have recorded a reading. However, I am still doing personal readings. So welcome back for those of you who have been rocking with me since I started recording. And hello to those who may be new. Make sure to like the message so that way I can gather your energy. Or you can also, sign up for a personal as well. Okay. There are some messages that I was receiving as I was getting ready to record. And I keep hearing Haven. Haven. I don't know if someone's name is Haven or if someone is manifesting and praying for a safe haven. I'm not getting physical abuse or intimate partner violence. I'm hearing haven as a sense of finding community. And then when I was shuffling and, reconnecting with some of the cards, these two angel numbers came up. I hope you can see them. They're in like the direct light there. Let's see. Can you see those? Oh, yeah, you can. 1212 duality and 999 release came out. And what I'm really feeling and connecting with here is that with the duality, you can always talk about the dark and the light. However, what I'm more so picking up is you're tired of, I don't want to say being disappointed by work and personal life. I'm also getting, that's kind of what I'm getting there, but I'm also really connecting with the idea of releasing the duality. You're playing both sides of something. It's kind of like, let's say you work a 9 to 5, but you really want to be a hot girl, right? Not saying that hot girls don't work 9 to 5, but I'm saying like hot girl as in like, you're not trying to work 9 to 5. You're more so trying to get up like at 1 p.m., do your little studies, write a little paper, go to brunch and have passive income. However, you are keeping up with the Joneses. You're following the schedule, or maybe keeping up with the Kardashians. I don't know. It's kind of like that vibe. I feel like there needs to be a creative expression. There's other parts of your life that you want to tap into and your passions. And my voice is starting to go out, and I'm not sick, so I think these are these are things that you struggle verbally expressing to people because they don't understand. So there's some release here. There is someone who is releasing a part of them that they've been keeping up for a while, but it was a facade. Not saying you're fake. I'm just saying you've started to awaken and realize like, ooh, this ain't for me. Is what I'm picking up. So you might be seeing 999, but you also may be seeing 1212 a lot. We're going to get another one because I always take things in threes, but those two came out first. And the reason why I was like, okay, is because after that, when I was shuffling the other cards to prepare for this conversation, creative expression came out. Romantic proposals, offers, invitations, taking action, following your heart, attraction, dating, affection, um, just like full of new ideas and proposals and community. And that's why with Haven being the first word that I felt was so powerful is because, like I said, I feel like you're looking for your haven, your safe haven, for you to start creatively expressing yourself and the things you want to do in this life. I also hear lovers. And then, of course, Scorpio comes out. I'm telling you, Scorpio be in my energy, be in my energy. So I do think this message will be related to a Scorpio and also a Gemini. Um, However, make sure to check your rising, sun, moon, rising. And if it resonates with you, it resonates. If it doesn't, don't force it. So I do think this message will be for Scorpio. So we're going to keep that card over here. And then water sign came up. So there's a Scorpio out there that's looking for their safe haven, to work through creative expression and being understood. I do think that there's a Scorpio looking for love. I wouldn't say looking. You're open. I wouldn't say you're just out there like, damn, where the love at? Where the girl at? Shawty, where the love at? I don't know why I came to mind. But like, I don't think that's something that you're doing, but I think you're more so like, I'm open to the love right now. I'm going to focus on me until I find that community, that person that accepts me for who I am and that's going to love me completely. Because it's a lot of fake love out here. And in the meantime, you're releasing that duality of like, okay, I've been keeping up with this part of my life. However, I've started to awaken. My spirit has started to rise. And now it's time for me to release what doesn't serve me and go towards what does. That community that does. So that is a very specific message. If it resonates, let me know. And that message is for Scorpio. Our Scorpio card came out. So Scorpio, and water signs, you may need to connect. So before we get going, let's take one more angel card because just having two is not sitting with my spirit well. Oh, change. 555 is at the bottom. Okay. Spirit guides, angels, ancestors, protectors, our most high, most loving good. Please reveal to us what our hearts should endure, minds understand, and soul and spirit connect to. 1010. Someone's been saying 1010 a lot. I get 1010 a lot as well. If that is you, this recognizes growth. Spiritual awareness is opening you to all that you're ready to see. Your destiny is being fulfilled. Keep your intentions pure with your eyes looking ahead, and you'll continue to increase the growth that is here. The affirmation is, the more I invest awareness in my growth, the closer I continuously become to the outcomes I am seeking. Wow. So again, how this resonates so well. 999 release, duality, and growth. 1212 is duality, and 1010. Again, when I see number, these are all repeating numbers. You're breaking a cycle. That's why we got haven, safe haven. 999, 1212, and 1010. You're breaking a cycle. There was a point of time you did not release what didn't serve you, and you were going around in circles and constantly being disappointed. I wouldn't even say just being disappointed, just like, that's not working, let me change my mind. But then you get caught up in a cycle. And this cycle was of duality. You were upholding two things and living in two spots where you know you weren't happy with that. You really just wanted to be within one. And now you're starting to connect and align with your faith and your spirit and what's guiding you. and you're starting to awaken. And now that you're awakening, you realize that you want to be within a safe haven, a community that is going to be open to your creative expressions, and that's going to invest in you as you should be invested financially, emotionally, spiritually. That's what I'm picking up for you. All right, so let's look at what affirmations need to come out. These are new cards. It's called Mindful Living, I think. So we're going to take a look. I'm getting that there needs to be some vocal expressions and your body is tense because you're holding on. You haven't yet released everything. So you are probably experiencing migraines, shoulder pain, stomach ache, restless leg syndrome. Okay. Spirit. Already. Yeah. And don't take this the wrong way. Because sometimes people get really scared because it's like, this is new for me. But this is a birth and death affirmation. It says, birth and death are a natural part of life. I accept beginnings and endings as they unfold. Again, and there is a transformation. Do you remember when 555 was at the bottom of the deck in the angel cards? You got release, duality, and growth. And then this affirmation is birth and death are a natural part of life. I accept beginnings and endings as they unfold. And birth of a new idea. Remember that the creative expression card came out that said person full of new ideas. Right? So it's accepting that you are coming, you need to release this duality. Release what is no longer serving you. And accept the growth and the changes that are here. And accept them as they unfold. Do not try to control them. Release that control. Especially you, Scorpio. You don't need to control that. Just accept the transformations as they come. We're going to keep that card there. Okay. Let's move into what it is we need to see, understand, and connect to. And there's really 3 cards flipped over. Look, they said, look, we know. We ready. Wow. You have adventure. I'm going to put that under 1010, growth. Laughter, spontaneous. Nature, renewal. Doing something different. I also see the bird here, so you could have a loved one that's overseeing you, ancestors there. With number 7, your 7 could be important for you. Renewal. We're going to put that under 999, release. And it's funny that we got 2 because 2 does relate to duality. You also have harmony, and harmony is a personal connection of mine. So it's funny that it comes out here because you have balance, harmony, equilibrium, centered, and calm. Renewal, balance, and adventure. Release, duality, and growth. I feel like everything I'm saying here, you understand. You have the birth and the death affirmation. Birth and death are a natural part of life. I accept beginnings and endings as they unfold. And these are birth and death of life cycles. You are deading, releasing one cycle. You're releasing this duality. And you're understanding that there is going to be growth and change. However, it's like you're not in a space where you can start accepting that and healing and manifesting. You may have had some issues manifesting, or you think that your prayers are not being heard, and that is not true. You need to get into alignment in order for you to connect. Meaning that we need to go ahead and release the things that no longer serve us and accept the changes as they come and be open to accepting. So you have renewal here. You need to take time out. Healing and rest is here. And here's why I know that there is someone whose spirit who needs to be cleansed of negative energy and past disappointments, imposter syndrome, regret. You need to release that. Here's why. You got renewal twice. So this says adventure and renewal is there. And then you have it as a main concept too. And with that, and finding that harmony, let's take a look at her here. With the balance, and it's funny that you also have duality, which says within you are shadows of dark and beams of light. So hanging on to both of those, let's look at this card here on how she's balancing in her crown chakra, that spiritual connection, that intuition, the part of you that knows that faith and love and manifestations are real. You're holding the sun and the moon. The sun is about the outward expression, right? So remember, the outward expression, the creative expression there, and power. And then we have the moon that focuses on intuition. It's time for you to breathe. Accept the cycles as they're coming. And this new cycle for you is going to be the most beautiful yet. Each of these women here have a companion. You will never be alone. The moon is present here twice, which tells me that there's a need for you to connect to your intuition, and along this journey you will. Some of you may need to connect and start praying to loved ones that have transitioned on. I do feel like they are overseeing you. Okay. So, we have creative expression, which is needed, and community, right? And our keyword here is haven. And both of these are yes cards. Ooh. So if you were wondering, this is definitely for Scorpio. This is definitely, a Scorpio needs to tap into this. Here's why. I got Scorpio twice. So this came out earlier on who needs to resonate most with this message. And then boom, we got the moon and Scorpio again. Scorpio, you're in your shadows a lot. And I feel like you are hard on yourself because of these shadows, these things that you don't express. And don't do that anymore. Let that go. It's time for you to reconnect with your intuition and align your spirit, Scorpio. Renewal, healing, rest. There may have been some self-love and some romantic love issues. And I think you are starting to release those. That's why we got released here. And you're learning and growing from these transformations that are coming in these cycles. And I feel like you're like, I don't want to do this shit no more. That's what I'm hearing. I don't want to do this shit no more. And when you say I don't want to do this shit, it's like, I don't want to do this job anymore. I don't want to work on this project anymore. I don't want to be disappointed by these motherfuckers anymore. Excuse my language. And you're moving towards your happily ever after. And prosperity and success. Again, you have community spirit together. Feeling welcome. That's why we got haven here, Scorpio. And I do think that there's a Scorpio that I wouldn't even say, like I said, not looking, but they're open to love. However, you're not interested in the fake love. I keep hearing, Shawty, what a love, where the love at? I keep hearing that because I feel like you like, listen, I'm ready for this. I'm ready to express myself in this love connection. That's why we got Knight of Cups. Following your heart, attraction, affection, dating, ideal man or woman, full of new ideas and proposals. It's like everything blending together. You know who you are spiritually, and you know that you are going up and elevating and connecting to your life purpose. It's just like now you're ready to share it with someone. And now you're ready to be appreciated. There's also a career thing here too, where there's a Scorpio that knows what they want to do career-wise. However, you feel like it doesn't exist or people are not paying out what you deserve. But I don't think that's something you need to worry about much longer. We have 11, gratitude here. I feel like there's a Scorpio that deserves some gratitude. And look at that. Harvest comes out. Abundance, gratitude, security, patience, prosperity, success, proposals, offers, taking action, following your heart. Oh yeah, I'm getting chills. There's a Scorpio here, and I wasn't even looking to pull this again. Oh, I see what we're doing. We're doing 444. 4 is important to someone. 4 is also protection. You are protected in this journey. I wasn't looking to take those cards. I wanted to go into my drawer. So you have abundance, gratitude, security, patience, renewal. As you start to clean out and release the things that no longer serve you, accept the birth and the death of life cycles, generational cycles, romantic cycles, disappointing romantic cycles. Okay? The cycle that you go through of self-defeating behavior and toxic thoughts. Self-defeating thoughts as well. As you release those and you start to align and move towards your safe haven of community and creative expression where you're going to feel welcome, you're going to attract abundance and prosperity and success. You do need to, however, release the duality. Remember, duality came out? Or embrace that you have shadows. We also have bright shadows. Look into that. But you need to become one with yourself. There's a Scorpio that's 35 or 36 as well that may resonate with that, or in their 30s. All right, Scorpio, or whoever, and whoever resonates with us, but I do feel like there's a Scorpio. Right at the bottom is endings and defeat. And not saying that you are defeated, but remember I just said something about self-defeating behaviors? It's like you're letting go of that. And also toxic people and energies. Oh, that's why you're going. That's why I heard safe haven. There's ties being severed. There was some gossiping, inability to cope, exhaustion, and you're healing from that. You're healing from this, Scorpio. Or you need to heal from this. Release this. Release it. So that way, and accept the changes as they come, that you are coming out of the cycle. You're not going to be feeling defeated anymore and disappointed in things that are not working out. Not anymore. I'm going to put this here. I feel like there's a story. There's a story. I'm going to ask for clarity on this story. I'm going to ask to fill the story in, Spirit. Reveal to me what's the next part of the story. There's something here. There was defeat. There was a feeling of exhaustion. Like, career-wise, you can be very successful. You're very in tune with your passions. However, you were feeling exhausted, doormat energy. There was enemies, backstabbing, people you had to cut off. You felt like there was a dead end. There may also be a Gemini. Is that the sign of Gemini? There's Gemini here too. Gemini and Scorpio. Yep, knew it. This is a card of a Gemini. So there's a Gemini and a Scorpio that had feelings of defeat. And not saying that you're a quitter, because if we know anything about Scorpios and Gemini, honey, they don't. That's not your quitter. That's not it. However, life was hitting you. You're meant to get into this creative expression, and perhaps you're starting to do that. Maybe you felt you lacked the education or the skills, or you're working in an environment or worked in an environment that really didn't see your potential, or you just didn't get discovered yet. That's what I'm hearing as well. Inability to cope, collapse, breakdown, exhaustion, bitterness, bad mouthing. This is not you. This is energy around you. Not saying this was not your energy. This was energy around you that energy got onto you, and it had you feeling stuck. Like, well, damn, what's next? And then finally you were like, okay, I'm just going to stay true to what I'm doing and who I am. I'm going to stay true to who I am. And I'm going to connect with the people that accept me, the jobs that accept me, the jobs that's going to pay me more, the lover that is going to be with me for who I am, authenticity. I want to complete this story because it's like, Scorpio and Gemini, you're going from feeling in this repeated cycle. You're starting to release what's no longer serving you. You're starting to expand. There's something happening here, and it's moving us towards the community, feeling welcome, coming home to your power, coming home to your purpose, coming home to like-minded individuals, and tapping into your greatness. And that's got your creative expression. And I need to fill in this gap. I know what it was. Truth. Strength. Yes. This is the story. Scorpio and Gemini, whoever resonates with this. You are at a period, and you could be releasing that now, of a repeated cycle of endings and defeat. And not saying like things were just ending around you. You realize that you are releasing that shit. That you are tired of being around bitter ass people. And it's time to sever ties with things that no longer serve you. It was weighing down on you for so long. And it's like internally, you couldn't put your mind on it, but you weren't connecting. You were in the sense of duality of, I know this isn't it, but what is it? I'm going to stay. It's just like, it was just back and forth. It was a cycle. That's why we have repeated numbers here. However, you're starting to awaken to your inner knowledge and truth here, and understand that the communities and people that you are around are not necessarily those that's going to help you get to the top. And that you want to be within a community. I'm hearing powerhouse, success, leaders, doctors, and not necessarily MD. I'm hearing like PhD. You want to be more around those celebrities, real celebrities, not none of these like, I might get you on a feature, but people that's going to mentor you. There's someone between music and education. There's someone related to that. And you want to be within this communities of feeling welcome, where you can tap into that teamwork and success. Coming together community. Celebrations, coming home. Reunion. And when I see reunion, it's the reconnecting of your spirit to your purpose. And we have Gemini and Scorpio in here with the moon. You've been tapping into your intuition and your inner knowledge. And now you're moving towards the Knight of Cups. You're taking action and following your heart. And let me tell you something. You have everything that you need to be successful. You have the Magician card, number 1. Okay? What Nikki say in that song? Bitch, I'm the one. I'm the one. Bitch, you a deuce. Okay? You are the one. And the Magician card, again, creative. There's something there. It's twice. Creativity, action, power, manifestation, skill, self-employment. Yes. Willpower, directing your will, creative visualization, manifesting your dreams. Scorpio and Gemini, you are manifesting your dreams. Yes, some of you have touched into that success and prosperity, but some of you are looking for a safe haven in love. It may be profession too, and you are moving towards it. You just need to release what is no longer serving you. Okay, if you want me to go into the extended reading and give you more action items to follow, you are welcome to message me. For now, that is what I have for you, lovely Scorpio and Gemini. Please take care of yourself and consider this message.